everybody, I'm Terry with Eat Plant-Based, and so often in the plant-based community I hear people talking about how they wish they could get their family members interested in eating plant-based with them. So today I thought that I would share with you a little bit about my husband Mickey, and I'm going to let him share with you too how he was able to come on board with plant-based nutrition even after growing up on a farm in North Carolina for his childhood. So stay tuned as we share a little bit of his story with you. So it was back in 2013 that I became plant-based, and that was after dealing with health issues for about 10 years. I had a lot of things going on back then, including high cholesterol, high blood pressure, hormonal issues, sleeping problems, a lot of things. But the biggest concern for me at that point was I had developed painful and swollen joints at age 35, and they started in my hands and progressively worsened and spread throughout my body, other joints. And my mom has had rheumatoid arthritis since she was 53 years old. I'm 53 now, and back then I was very afraid that that was the path that I was going down. Now, I did test negative for RA, but my mom tested negative twice before she got a positive diagnosis. So I was constantly looking for something to help with all of my health issues, but especially my joints. And then at age 45 in 2013, my daughter had asked that I watch the documentary Forks Over Knives. And if you haven't seen that, I want to encourage you to watch that documentary. There are a lot of them out there, but this is the one that changed my life. And I'm going to leave a link to it in the description below. But after watching Forks Over Knives, I went plant-based. And I was concerned that my husband might have a lot of issues with it because of growing up on a farm. So today, I'm going to let him explain to you how he came on board and his thoughts about plant-based. Now, I will be honest with you, he's not 100% plant-based. He's probably around 80 to 85%, but even with that, he was able to lose some weight and get his cholesterol that had been running over 300 under control. So I think hearing from him might be very helpful for some of you who are concerned about bringing your family members on board. So let me introduce you to my husband of 33 years, Mickey. Okay, so this is my husband Mickey, and we are at the farm that he grew up on today. It's part of the land that we inherited just recently, and we are planning to do renovations on it in the fall. So we thought it'd be a great place to talk to him just a little bit about growing up on a farm and how that has played into going plant-based. So I want to go back for just a minute. And I already told you how I became plant-based after watching Forks Over Knives video. The night that I decided to finally watch that video, Mickey happened to be home. Now, I didn't really want to watch the video in the first place. Remember, I told you my daughter had said that she wanted me to watch it for my health issues. And Mickey had a ball game that was coming on that evening. So I was going to watch Forks Over Knives in the living room, and he was going to watch his ball game in one of the bedrooms. But the ball game got delayed. And so I began watching Forks Over Knives, and Mickey was coming and going into the kitchen every now and again and caught glimpses and pieces. And at one point, I even saw him sitting down in his lazy boy in the living room and actually watching all of it. Now, he didn't get to see all of it, but you saw enough of it to where when it was over, because he didn't watch the ending, but when it was over, I was convinced enough to give it a 4-week trial. So I went into the bedroom where he was, and said, I don't know what you're going to do, but I'm going to do this for 4 weeks and see what it can do. And I'll let him tell you his response at that point. So,
well, I just said that since she was going to try it, I heard enough information, and I think I was interested enough, and hearing the testimonials and stuff on there was just, I kind of thought that it would be worth a try. I needed to lose some weight for sure. I was 248 pounds at the time, and that was the biggest I'd ever been.
and your cholesterol.
Yeah, my cholesterol, blood pressure, everything was borderline. The doctor was wanting to put me on something for my blood pressure and cholesterol. I don't remember what the medication was, but I was interested and willing to give it a try.
And so he told me that all that mattered was
if the food tastes good,
he
I
would
would
eat
eat it.
Yeah. So it was so funny because we began the next morning with breakfast, and at that time I had no idea what I was doing, but we winged it. I made a trip to the grocery store. We ate oatmeal for breakfast, and then I started going through and looking at cookbooks, looking online for recipes, and came up with enough stuff and a meal plan to where we gave it a try. And what do you think about the food?
I like it now. It took some getting used to, of course. The different, I guess, because you're cooking with more spices and
no oil,
and so there's a lot of different flavors and stuff now that I wasn't accustomed to growing up on the farm. So it took a little bit of getting used to, but now honestly, I don't think anything about it. I think it as normal, nothing,
And a milk, he grew up with the cows and the milk and everything, and now he drinks
almond milk.
Yeah, almond milk.
I like it actually better than cow's milk. Has a better flavor to me. I like it.
So we've come a long way. You're going to see some cows behind us. I'm going to show some footage in just a little bit. And like I said, we just inherited this land, and we're going to be renovating it. And the cows actually belong to our nephew, Ethan. He's been farming this land for a long time, and so he is still farming it. We're going to do a lot of stuff with the house. And so come take a peek. We're going to walk around for a minute and show you a little bit of this beautiful property, and we are very excited about living here and starting the renovations in the fall. Okay, that's it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the tour of this property, and I hope that you will follow along with us as we do these renovations and redo the kitchen and make the ultimate plant-based kitchen and adopt a new four-legged furry friend to help us stay in shape and walk the trails that are here. Hit that subscribe button and stick with us, and we've got some more great videos coming up. Y'all have a good day. Bye.